Hey everyone, it's Denise Brown. I just finished recording a podcast with a colleague who has an organization in India that serves family caregivers. Bhavna, whose organization Caregiver Sati, actually had reached out to me many years ago to ask for permission to use a condensed version of the 6 caregiving stages on her website that serves family caregivers in India. And so she had been following my work over the years, and we finally were able to connect for a really interesting conversation. And something she asked about was the stories that family caregivers had told me over the years. And I really feel like one of my life's greatest blessings is the ability to receive caregiving stories. I had really committed to engaging with a family caregiver every day to hear their story. Because there's things going on in your house that are very private to you. And yet, if we understand your private struggle, we can better serve you with solutions and resources and products that can help. I started thinking about this past spring, that if you're raising kids, you have natural meeting places to connect with other parents. So for instance, I see parents gathering outside my door at afternoon, the same hour, to meet the bus. And so they gather on the street corner and they talk and they discuss what's going on in the day, and then they pick up their kids. It's a natural place at the playground, for instance, for parents to connect and support each other. But for family caregivers, we really don't have a natural place where we just connect. It could be that we connect in a doctor's office, but let's face it, to have a casual conversation about caregiving in a waiting room just isn't going to happen. So lots of what I've done over the years is really thinking about where's the natural space that we can connect as family caregivers to talk about caregiving. So I created the National Caregiving Conference that I hosted for 4 years, for instance, as this gathering space to share caregiving stories. On Caring Our Way, I launched the Encyclopedia of Family Caregiving on Labor Day this year. And something that I ask you to do after you join this free course is to take an assessment on a regular basis to tell me about your day. So as you reflect about your day at the end of the day, as you're trying to piece together what happened during the day, I'd love for you to share about it in this assessment. Tell me what your day was like. I recorded a video a couple days ago about the recovery plan, and I talked about how I use that to help with a bad day or a caregiving crisis. This assessment about your day could be part of your daily recovery plan. So as you're recovering from your day of caregiving, you can complete this assessment, which asks you questions that are all right in. It's really you typing what the day was like. That could be a way that you actually close out the day. And it helps me to see what your day was like. When you complete this assessment, it's like you bring me into your home and say, this is what happened. And it helps me so much when I know what happened to you. It helps me with the content I create, the training programs I develop, and the events that I host. And I really feel grateful to you for doing that, for taking the time to tell me about your day. I know it's a task. I know I'm adding to your to-do list. I want it to be valuable for you too, which I hope happens when you reflect on what your day was like. And it helps me so much. So when you can, join our free course on Caring Our Way called the Encyclopedia of Family Caregiving. You'll see a section that asks you to share about your day. Just click on that, and then there's an assessment you can take that gives you questions to think through what your day was like. I really want to know. I really want to know. I appreciate when you can do it. If you could do it every day, oh my gosh, that would be fabulous. If you could do it once a quarter, that would be fabulous. If you could do it once a week, that would be fabulous. Whatever can fit for you. I so appreciate that you can do this for me. Okay, That's it. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for inviting me into your home so I can see what it's like for you. Okay, take care.